I had my nails done in acrylics with a prom design, but I had to have them taken off because my prom date said her father wouldn't shake my hand wearing those.
You show up to your prom date's house. Hello.
They were beautiful. They took hours.
All right, welcome to Out and About. It is Tuesday, May 27th, coming fresh off of a Memorial Day weekend. I am on the heels of a 10-day trip from Nashville to Hilton Head to motherfucking Florida. Nana is high atop her ivory tower in Madison Square Park, Madison Square Garden, wherever you are. And Vinny is down on the Jersey Shore. How are you ladies doing today?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Blessed and not stressed, okay? Vinny, how about you?
Never better.
You guys
Never,
have,
ever,
you have
ever.
your dogs in the photo.
Yep.
Twiggles is here. I couldn't get a sitter.
He looks so shaggy.
I know he needs a hairdo. He's getting his butt is so fluffy that it makes him look extra long, but it's actually just all hair. So if I took the hair off, he's half the size.
Do you give him haircuts?
I bring him to the salon.
But does he get like
Japanese woman on Madison Avenue? I go to.
He's literally just bit your chin and then your arm. What a psycho!
He goes to this cute little Japanese boutique slash groomers slash like housing place, and he loves it.
Oh, is that the place that Bob Kraft went to?
I don't know. It's Kimomi.
Oh,
Kimomi.
Very interesting.
It's so cute. If you have a dog and you're in the neighborhood, go over to Kimomi, Kimomi, I think. And they have, I mean, it's crazy. The grooming is not expensive, but just like all the little outfits and food and like snacks and stuff they sell there, it's superior. But
oh my god, I can't even
only
imagine.
That's for my pedigree.
I can't even imagine how many outfits you got her.
He doesn't like wearing clothes.
I'm sorry, is it her or is it he?
It's he.
He. Very good. Okay. What else did you do this week? What did you do this weekend? What is that?
It's someone's ass.
Oh.
Wiggles and I stayed here. We had people over on Friday, I think.
Fun.
No, Saturday. Saturday we had people over. And we did a little kiki Q here. I made some steaks and I had some surf and turf I had to get out of the fridge. That I was shooting for a brand deal, so I was going to rot in the fridge, so I had to clean it. So I had to cook it. So I made some steaks and some shrimp, and I made a potato string bean salad that'll blow your balls off.
Oh.
I made a couscous, and I had a create your own spritz bar. We did strawberry basil spritz. We did Hugo spritz, obviously, and Aperol spritzes, and then kind of create your own adventure. We had some rhubarb liqueur that we brought out, which really we passed that around.
Sure. Yes.
Rhubarb bitters, and then we got turned, and I just got drunk, and I haven't been drunk in a long time, and we just tied one on, and then I'm still recovering to this day.
Nana
that
felt
was Sunday. That was Saturday. Sunday we just laid in bed the entire day. I ordered faccios, and we just indulged into hoagies, and we watched our shows. I got caught up on all of my shows, so I'm all caught up now, and I have nothing to live for.
Nana felt that sweet rhubarb spritz coursing through her veins. Next thing you know, she's up and at 'em, sucking down a vape at about 2 a.m. with a house full of middle-aged ladies. Yes.
Yeah.
What is this spritz? Is just seltzer water in something, right?
No, it's Prosecco and seltzer water
mixed
with
together.
Something. Well, it's Prosecco and seltzer, and then like Aperol or any aperitif of your choice. Really. Could you make my strawberry basil spritz was just a simple compote of strawberries, basil, and sugar, and I cooked that down, strained it out, and then you have your strawberry basil syrup.
My brother is giving out behavior grades for the kids now when they do things. So like, you got an A, you got an F. Who would be the A behavior grade at Nanny's Memorial Kiki Cocktail Day, and who would be the F?
I guess.
Was there any drama, any tea?
Uncle Dave would be the MVP because he stepped in when I got stressed about the internal temperature of the ribeye.
Okay. Okay. Now walk me through where your head was at, because now
Well,
all of a sudden you see the temperature cook up. Now you're running to
Yeah.
the kitchen with an apron on and a hairnet.
I didn't want black and blue steaks. I didn't want it to be burned on the outside and raw on the inside. So we were trying to get our temps right, but it all worked out in the wash, and the steaks were perfectly cooked. The worst one would probably be I don't know. I guess just Sissy because she probably did something to annoy me. I don't remember anything specifically, but she's just always the one that gets the shit end of the stick.
Why does Sissy got under your nerves? When I saw her on your Instagram story, I go, she's getting an F grade from old Nana.
No, she didn't do anything. I didn't remember.
Was she stirring the pot? She was a pot queen.
She wasn't cleaning the pot, I'll tell you that much.
Where are you on the shore right now, Vin?
Oh, Tara Lynn came over.
Oh, is she healthy? What's the deal?
Well, she had her tits cut off, nipples and everything.
Uh-huh.
So she had top surgery just like me. So we were comparing T-scars in the restroom.
Is she in remission?
I don't know. What does that mean?
It means the
Like
cancer's
is cancer
gone?
out? I think most of it's gone, but I don't think she has to have chemo. I think they cut everything out.
Oh, that's good.
Well, now she has no boobs or nipples.
I mean, those were some boobs. I mean, when you think
Yeah.
those actually might have been sweater puppies. Now that I think about it, cannons even.
And well, she's gonna get a fresh set.
What size are we going with? How many cc's?
I don't know. She's got some like bags in her that they have to keep filling up slowly so they can it's like expanders and stuff. It's a whole process.
I bet you love the medical play. You loved it. You were probably trying to pump in silicone after a couple of cocktails.
Yeah, but we did wound washing in the ladies' room.
Ew. You just washed out her gash with soap water.
No, I have a special antibacterial from when I had my hair transplant.
Did you get in there? You you kind of opened things up.
No, there's nothing to open up. It's flat as a pancake.
I'm talking about her vagina. You know that some vaginas are more like in the front and some are kind of up in?
Mine would be.
I just learned that.
I think I have a low hole.
What do you mean?
Like my hole isn't like if you looked at my ass, it wouldn't be a hole right there. My hole would be tucked under.
Right.
More.
Well, it's evolutionary.
That's why I have to arch my back so much.
That's why when you take back shots, that's why when you go demon time back shot mode, you have to put the chest on the ground.
How many listeners do you think got their back blown out this morning?
How many what?
How many listeners of the podcast do you think got their back blown out this morning? Percentage wise.
Oh God. I would say
this is Monday morning, Memorial Day on Memorial Day.
People are hungover, so you want to get that hungover nut out. Vinny, you should unplug your headphones so your family can hear this conversation.
No, definitely not.
How many think have a half-eaten hot dog on their nightstand?
I'd say probably like maybe 40% got their. I mean, back like blown out or like fucked.
Well, they had to toot that thing up and receive.
I'd say probably 40% is average. An average morning plow.
How many have a half-eaten hot dog, hamburger, or a vegan sausage sandwich on the side of their bed right now?
Now that number is going to shoot up. That's going to pop up to about 85 to 90.
I miss those things. When I was a vegetarian, I loved those vegan those sausages, those Morningstar Farms like hot dogs, like sausages. Those are the best things in the world.
Those are.
I might just buy them just for the fun. I might put them in my order this week.
Carry them around. Put them in your pockets.
No, just eat them with mustard on a Martin's potato roll. Remember when they almost got canceled, and I said, "Fuck the police."
What?
I started posting.
Wait, why did Martin's potato roll almost get canceled? I know Aunt Jemima got canceled. Uncle Ben's rice got canceled.
They got canceled. I don't know what they got canceled. Maybe some. Maybe they were cooking on a Native American mind or something. I don't know. Something was going on, but it was like embezzling money. I don't know what it was, but it was like they're trying to cancel Martin's potato rolls. And I was like, it's not going to happen, sis. Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
That was the stand she stood on. Vinny, where on the Jersey Shore are you right now?
LBI. Well, technically Manahawkin, but
that's where my sister raised her family.
Manahawkin?
Yeah, it's the town.
Is that one of the most popular? What's like the most popular town in the Jersey Shore? A lot of people went down to the Jersey Shore this weekend for the first time and are like just being exposed to it. Is it like Seaside Heights is the most popular, or like what's like?
No,
Oh.
I wouldn't say anything is more popular. It depends what you
Yeah,
mean.
it's not like
Saying,
that.
like,
It's like
more
it's wherever
popular,
your
like,
family
to go
went.
out? Yeah, it's just everything is equally as popular, I would say. There's certain areas that are more popular to, like, for young kids to go out in, but that's, like, not necessarily the same thing.
I want to play a word association game. I'll say a
Vinny bottomed
town.
at Bar A, and all he got was his lousy T-shirt.
I'll say the name of a town in the Jersey Shore, and you tell me the first word that comes to mind.
Okay.
Asbury Park,
Gay.
Scary.
Ocean City,
Ghetto. That seems
Dry.
like
It's
scratch
a dry
off.
it's a dry town, so I'm gonna say
Would
dry.
you say scratch offs?
Yeah.
Wildwood.
Oh, I got arrested in Wildwood.
I was gonna say dirty.
I say children. There's children everywhere in Wildwood.
Children, yeah.
Cape May.
Chic.
I was gonna say, like, tail or butthole. It's at the very butt of New Jersey, so
But
Everything.
the very
is
bottom
chic.
of the tail.
it's the chicest shore town in all of on the shore.
What about Spring Lake?
Rich. That's rich people. Rich people are in Spring Lake.
LBI. Italian.
Me. Go.
Philly. Maybe Philly for LBI. Is that where all the Italians go? Or do they go to Avalon?
I don't know. I never really went down
No.
the shore so much.
Avalon's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of money there too. Avalon is fun.
What about Belmar?
That seems like a UTI. A UTI.
Belmar is
Yeah, Belmar's like chaos.
That's
like
that's where like DJs is, right?
it's where DJs and, like, I think Bar A is there too, like, or close by. It's just chaos.
What about Stone Harbor?
I have no
I don't know
idea.
what that is.
I don't
No
either.
clue.
Well, that was fun. So your number one, we stayed in Seaside Park. Seaside Park, is that a place?
The
I know
Seaside
Seaside
Heights, technically.
Oh, all right, because we stayed there when we had that High Noon house years ago. It was fun, and we stayed in Spring Lake too. It was pretty fun. But
Spring Lake's cool.
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I think I've aged out of the Jersey Shore. I feel like Jersey Shore stops around, like, unless your family has a house there, like, you can't just go there as like an adult.
No, you're just not doing it right then.
Is that true?
hmm Some for everybody down the Jersey Shore.
It's the Sunshine State. I was back from Florida. I did a trip with my.
You guys are going to Florida?
Oh my god, it was so fun! I was 3 hours away in Hilton Head, so my buddy Dave, who you met, came.
How'd you get there? You flew?
He came and picked me up. He's like, he goes, it was a 3-hour drive. He's like, I would kill for 3 hours away from my kids. He goes, I will gladly drive. I was like, let me Uber, let me do this. He's like, please, God, no. So he drove 3 hours, picked me up at a gas station in South Carolina. I got in his car. We went back to St. Augustine, Florida. Shout out St. Johns County. It was everything I wanted and more. He has a lovely house right near the water. We did some jet skiing. We hung out at the pool. We drank beers. We went out in St. Augustine. It was hot as fuck. There was a big.
Where's St.
pool.
Augustine by? Is it by Orlando? Kissimmee St. Cloud?
It's north. It's on the Atlantic side, south of Jacksonville, north of Fort Lauderdale. So it's probably like an hour 20-ish south of Jacksonville, but it's like right on the water. It was incredible. I just couldn't get over
On the water. Was it on the ocean or the
ocean.
Or a lake?
Oh, you can't go in lakes because there's fucking gators everywhere. They have like a Facebook group that shows like wildlife in their neighborhood. They have 12-foot gators like in the ponds by their house.
Do they come up on the property?
So you have to fence in your yard. Otherwise, like, your dogs are in danger. Like, it's insane. But it's such a different way of living because his neighborhood has like 2,000 houses and it's like this, it's called a master planned community. So it's literally like, it's like fake.
Government funded.
You're offended?
No, government funded.
Yeah. It's called a housing project. It's Naira. He's living in Nisha, whatever it is. Yeah, but it was crazy. They have like a pool and a gym and all this stuff.
Was it a community pool?
Yeah, but it was huge, like massive community pool. It looked like a resort. It was fun. We went out, got drunk in St. Augustine, which was great. Shout out to the Man Mafia there.
What's that town like there?
St. Augustine. I don't know.
That's my confirmation name.
Perhaps there's some kinship between you and St. Augustine. I will be honest. I don't know if it's your Speed. I don't know.
Well, I don't think
I don't know if they
Florida's my
have
speed in
everything you would
general.
need to enjoy yourself.
I don't think Florida's my speed in general. Even Miami, I don't speak the language, so I can't even go there.
It is. I think you could have had fun, like depending on your mood, but it was just like trashy Florida greatness. He was so hungover, he sat down, which was the funniest thing I've ever seen. We were about to rent jet skis. He's like, I need to sit down. I put on my Instagram. So he literally sat down, went jet skiing, drank. It was just nice to be unplugged for a while, like around normal people, you know?
Well, your service was turned off.
So I hadn't paid my bill in months. So it was great. I want to go back down and do a little motorcycle ride from Jacksonville to the Florida Keys. That would be my dream. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll go back.
Jacksonville. Did you get any souvenirs?
This is the nerdiest souvenir ever. Every place I go, I get a magnet. Like at the fucking hotel. So I just have magnets from at the airports. I have magnets from where mine says Florida magnet dirt. But that's all I have. I also put on
Well, my friend Gary told me that he's an admirer of anyone who's a collector of anything. Collecting people that collect things they vibrate on a different wavelength. I'm not saying it's a higher or a better one, but there's something different about people that collect things.
Who said that?
My friend Gary.
What are his credentials?
He's a philanthropist and a motivational speaker.
I love that. Well, thank you, Gary. I collect magnets from every little place I've gone. Listen up, everyone. Starting a business, or in our case, a podcast, is not easy. You need a partner that knows what they're doing so they can help you get things off the ground and get rolling how they need to be. That is where Shopify comes into play. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started, all use Shopify. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand's style. Now, Joey, you used Shopify when you started your small business.
I still have Shopify. It's my website. To buy. I was selling all different items on there, but it makes it so easy because I'm not a web creator, but it's like I could just sign on there and it like walks you through all the steps. And there's even like people that can like design your more intensely, but it's like literally no matter what stage you're at in your business, Shopify is there to like help you grow, honestly, because it makes it so easy to kind of like add the links, add the pictures, get your whole aesthetic down. And then, when you get really, really big, there's like, all different tools to like manage all that. So, it's no matter where you are, it's easy to start up.
It's great. And now they even have AI tools that help write product descriptions, page headlines, and they even enhance your product photography. So they accelerate all of your content creation. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory, like Joey said, to international shipping, to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you are ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/out-and-about. Go to shopify.com/out-and-about, shopify.com/out-and-about for your $1 per month trial period. But I also put on way too much sunscreen. I was down there. I didn't even get a fucking tan because I was so afraid of getting burnt. Not like you Gindaloon fucks who just go out in the sun for 2 seconds and you're golden brown. Look at me. I'm whiter than I was when I left.
Why are you wearing a top, Vinny? And a flannel at that? Is it cold down there?
Yeah, it's not warm right now. It's been windy and not that warm the whole time.
Can you give us a tour of your house, Vinny? The outside? Maybe
they got to take the Trump flag down first.
The Trump flag's out front, I think.
It's in the front. Every town, every house down that shore on LBI has a Trump flag in the front of the house. In the back, by the pool and the water.
Wow. Talk to us. What are we seeing?
Boats. Water.
Hose
right here.
Which one's your boat? Hi, Bruno. Take us to your boat.
I'm gonna lose probably the Wi-Fi if I go too far. That's my boat right there. Jet ski is right there.
You got jet skis too?
They got that blue pad that the kids play on.
Yeah, our neighbors have the kids that play on that. But that's the jet ski boat. But we're in the corner, so there's like lots of boats, like all like those people usually have boats too. So there's usually like there's all boats right here.
No one's up and at 'em this morning. Why is no one like swimming and blasting music? Today's the big picnic day.
No, people are usually going home today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Monday. Most people, I feel like, are heading back already.
Oh, I thought Memorial Day was like the day of the party.
No, it's before that for sure.
I never celebrated summer events, or I never had a shore house or went down the shore, did any of that.
What'd you do? Yeah, you did. You go to like Asbury Park and shit, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's not really down the shore. That's just like going to the gay town.
You're
It
talking
happens to be down the shore.
the gay town down the shore. What kind of boat we working with, Vinny? Inboards or outboards, dude?
Inboard
Sure.
motor.
Inboard. That's going to be difficult for maintenance purposes, but it will provide a little bit more room on the back end.
Yes, you get a little less clearance in the water
Yep.
too, so you got to be a little more careful with shallow water.
Of course. Now we got a bow rider.
I don't know what that is.
We got seats in the front of the boat.
Yes,
Is there a little window that collapses in between the two?
of course.
Of course, yeah. And you got a shade that goes up. You're looking at about what, 23 feet?
It's a little bigger. My dad yelled at me last time you guys asked me this because I lowballed it. I think it's like somewhere between 26 and 29.
Sure, I'd have put it at about 23, but then again, the angle was off.
Yeah,
I can't wait for me and Joey to come down and be on the boat.
26. My mom just said 26.
26.
26.
That's the age of Joey's boyfriend, 26. How is Bill? Where is Bill? Is he doing anything for Memorial Day?
Yeah, he's up at the lake,
What lake is it?
Candlewood Isle.
Oh, how fun. You should have fucking went up there.
I didn't want to.
Oh, you don't do lakes. That's right.
I don't go in natural bodies of water. I can't. I don't know what lies beneath.
Unless it's a bathtub with bath salts in it.
Yeah, a jacuzzi, a whirlpool.
Sure. Remember water beds?
I have it. Yeah, he said I don't know when he comes back. Probably tonight or tomorrow, maybe.
And you're gonna have a lovely reunition dinner, I'm sure.
I'm not dirtying up the kitchen. I have to keep things tidy around here.
What time did everyone leave the house last night?
It was Saturday.
Oh.
So that was a few nights ago. I don't know. Maybe like 11:30, midnight or something.
That's not bad.
Tara left later. Tara stayed later.
Tara did?
Yeah.
What time was
Tara Dega?
What time was Tara Day at the house still?
I didn't really know. I didn't look.
Time
But,
is flying by.
Time flies by at that time. You don't even know what's going on.
It's the witching hour.
Wiggles and I ended up on top of the covers with the fans on.
Gale force winds in your fucking bedroom.
Well, I have two fans on the other side of the bed, one on each side of the bed, facing each other. So I put myself into a vortex in the middle of the night. I put them on power mode, and they just create this wind tunnel. Wiggles almost blows away. He's got to hunker down under the covers because he'll blow away. But
you wake up with one of those trash tornadoes going up, going above your body.
And again, I was at a hotel a couple of weeks ago, and I called down. I said, "Do you have a box fan?" And they had a box fan for me. And they brought it up. So I need to. Once you start sleeping with a fan, there's no going back.
It's the best. My heat kicked on last night.
It's not even just the temperature thing. It is primarily the temperature thing, but it's mostly for me. It's the sound and the to feel something movement or something. I don't know.
It's probably white noise.
Yeah, and brown noise,
and
depending on
where you depending on your location. Do you see this Britney Spears shit that happened over the weekend?
I got to side with her. I've been on those planes plenty of times, and I could smoke in some of them. So it's like I didn't understand no one understands unless you've flown private before. You don't understand. Sometimes if the owner of the plane allows smoking on it, you can smoke on it. Like when I was on those private planes all the time, so there was smoking available. So you can just go, you just light up as the person who owns the plane. You can do whatever the hell you want. So it's like everyone's like saying, "Oh, it's taboo," but it's just about the individual charter and what their rules are. So I mean, it sounds crazy, but in those kind of situations, it's not at all crazy because people are smoking blunts up there and doing all types of shit, fucking hookers. It's like you think what do you think the rappers do? It's like she was just trying to get she had a vodka martini. She's trying to get a little buzz going.
She said it was the first time she ever drank vodka.
Probably.
I'm in my apartment, Vin.
I drank Malibu before.
I could see that for her.
Yeah, just see her drinking Malibu and pineapple.
It's the twist.
She seems like
delicious.
A tropical queen. She seems like she's a tropical queen.
Yes, she's a frozen drink queen. She's a pina colada. She's a marg. She's like a big, what's it called? A statement drink? Not a statement drink. Novelty drink. She likes something with a huge piece of garnish for fruit. She actually wrote on, you guys cut out a little bit, so I didn't hear you. Did you talk about what her Instagram caption was after the fact?
No.
So she posted this big long thing on Instagram. And I agree with you. If it's a private plane, let her smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like, why is that? You can't smoke a cigarette on a private plane. I thought that was the whole point of a private plane.
No, you can smoke cigarettes on private planes, depending on who owns the boat.
So the lady was probably just a narc then, is what it comes down to.
Well, it's probably not her plane. So it's like
rented out.
She's probably chartering the plane, and the charter owner doesn't allow smoking on that plane.
Look, if Britney Spears wants to smoke a cigarette on a private plane, let Britney Spears smoke a cigarette on a private plane. I also love that she's
Crack the window.
Crack the window. She's going to Cabo she goes to Cabo all the fucking time. It's the best thing. She said in her Instagram, me yesterday, it's actually incredibly funny. Some planes I've been on, you can't smoke, but this one was different because the holders were outside the seat. Don't know what that means. Confession, it was my first time drinking vodka. That seems unlikely. I swear I felt so smart. I was like, wow, what the heck is in there? I felt so clear and smart. Literally what everyone says when they drink vodka. I felt so clear and smart. And I wanted a cigarette so bad. My friend put it in my mouth and lit it. And I was like, ooh, this is a plane where you can smoke. I love that Brit doesn't fuck with vapes anymore. I love that she's just old school. Put a little ciggy in her mouth, light it up. Brit's not fucking with vapes.
Because what happens is the vape is good, but like, you need more of the vape. If you have one real cigarette, that ties you over for a while. So it's like, it's like, about quantity, not quantity.
You want that sweet, sweet Philip Morris toxin coursing through your lungs. She said, oh, this is a plane where you can smoke. I do apologize to anyone I was offended, but I always smoke in the back of a plane. I've never been to an international airport. Am I famous or something? I think Britney Spears would seem less crazy if she wrote her Instagram captions different. Like, she has 3 exclamation points behind every single sentence she writes.
I like it.
Is not doing her any favors. Nobody was on the plane for the first 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys
think people think she was on I think they're making the news outlets are making it seem like she was on a Delta flight,
right,
from LaGuardia to Cabo San Lucas. It was like, no, it's like she's on a private plane.
The last thing she wrote was, oh, well, so weird. Do you guys like my flower choker?
I always love your flower choker.
She looks fucking great.
Stop.
She's also launching something called B-Teeny, which is coming.
What is
soon.
it?
It's called B-Teeny. What is it? Fuck.
Is it a vodka martini?
Let's see. B-Teeny, Britney Spears. She plugs her product. Oh, it's jewelry line.
Ooh.
That goes on your hands?
Hands jewelry.
Okay, B-Teeny.
Is that just a ring?
It's like one of the ones that's like a chain and it goes up and you're on your thing.
I'm sure it'll be successful. Everything she touches turns to gold.
I know. She's never had any problems either, so I'm sure this will definitely rip for her. Have you ever been on...
you want me to get you some? Oh, you do?
We love Brit. The weather's heating up, so you have to stay cool with Stella Blue Cold Brew. You've had this in the office, Joey. You love it.
I love it. It's because a lot of times a cold brew can be like watered down. This is a bold brew, I would say, if I may say. And Miss Peach's flavor does not disappoint. She's the bitch that marks the bite.
She's 100% Colombian. It's a bold, dark roast. There's indulgent flavors, and that's what Miss Peach's is. She's indulgent. She's 100% Colombian, and they've got a cold brew for everyone. So it's better, fresher cold brew at home in just 3 easy steps. Steep, refrigerate, and enjoy. And the best part, every purchase helps homeless pets find their forever homes, which we know is a cause that is near and dear to both Big Cat Dave and everyone here at Barstool. So grab Miss Peach's or any of our cold brew varieties now at Amazon or StellaBlueCoffee.com, where you can use promo code Out and About for 20% off of orders $25 or more. Sip with purpose all summer long. Stella Blue Coffee. We also have a Karen Reed update.
What happened?
Your queen. There was testimony from a Yale-educated brain surgeon that said John O'Keefe's fatal injuries were consistent with a backward fall onto frozen ground during a blizzard. He emphasized that such injuries are common in cold weather falls, leading to brain swelling and fatal hypothermia. They also said that the plastic fragments found on his clothing matched materials from her SUV. However, the glass did not. So there was plastic there, but no glass. That was what the prosecution said. The defense said even though they're consistent with a fall, they think the car didn't hit her, and they leaned on
You
corruption.
can do anything you want. It's all fake bullshit. Those cops are fucking shady, and they're covering shit up. It's not. There's nothing adding up, showing that she fucking fell in the snow. Those things, those shards of glass would have had it on there. They would have had they would have been in his arm. They would have shards of glass in his arm. There was no shards of glass in his arm. There was nothing. It's just not fucking. Nothing's adding up.
They gotta just fucking call it. It's on like what, day 20 something? They're just doing all the same evidence over and over again.
And I feel bad because I would have tried. I probably would have tried to blow John that night at the bar.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
You think any of those guys have gotten with guys?
Yes. Trooper Proctor, if I was a single woman, I'd go after him right now, even though he's on the other side. He would get it. He would get. I would engulf that thing.
Who? Who?
Trooper Proctor.
What's his name?
Trooper Proctor. I posted a picture of him from high school on my main page.
Trooper on the main. You sent it to Gaz for Maine? Trooper.
No, on my main page.
I gotta see what this fucking guy looks like. Trooper Proctor is your type? You just posted him?
No, I posted him a few weeks ago.
Let me see.
But he's bald now. But he's the one who sent all the dirty text messages.
Trooper Proctor. Oh my god. Yeah. This is the most you.
I even like Yuri. Abukaki.
Yuri?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's the boss.
The boss.
boss.
he's the house mother?
Yeah.
Trooper Proctor. You really are into a guy like this?
Yeah. Let me see.
It's on my computer. I can't flip it around. Oh, Trooper Proctor. I typed in his college.
You're so weird with your computer.
Why?
Like you're the oldest lady. Like everything is goes on a little laptop.
Oh yeah. I'm good at my laptop. Yeah, he's hot. And he's the one who they think actually killed him?
No, he's the one that covered it all up.
Oh, he was the one who was walking around the backside of the house and said, she's hot, but she has no ass or something like that. And
but he was, and they saying no nudes so far because he was going through her phone.
So fucking brutal. No nudes so far. Nana goes from a staunch Karen Reed supporter to just backing the Blue in a heartbeat.
He called her the R word.
He did?
Yeah.
Would you let him call you the R word in bed?
If I was acting it that way.
If I deserved it. Oh, Christ.
Now it's starting to patch up.
Come closer. I can't see, dear. Come on. Come closer. Vinny throws up when we get close to the camera.
I had to get my beard dye.
Your hair looks good.
Oh, it's not styled. I just rolled out of bed, literally. I said when my day started. The sun's out. I think I want to take him to the DOGPA arcade today and just say, fuck the police. If he's going to fuck someone, he's going to fuck him.
Yo, get his balls chopped off, dude.
I am. I have to wait till I have my break. My summer break.
You got to get those nutty nuts chopped. Let me see those things. Hold those fucking peanuts up.
No, they're not. They're not. They're tucked. They're not up. They don't fall down anymore. They only fell down that one day.
He's still tucked from Saturday. I'm starting to go bald because I stopped using my spray. Look at this shit. I got to use my spray. I was 10 days off, and now I'm going bald again.
Well, yeah, that's how those things work. Those topical things. If you don't use it, you lose it.
It's the same with the pills.
Yeah, I think so.
You would have liked Hilton Head.
I beg to differ. Oh wait, that's South Carolina.
South Carolina, you would have liked. St. Augustine, you would have.
Stop.
Joey 2 years ago, we went to this bar. I think it was called The Hideout, and it was the most white trash bar. There was a band called Cottonmouth playing. You have no.
I was there.
No, this is where I was in St. Augustine. You would have eaten this up back in your drinking days. Loud, hilarious looking people, great people watching. It was almost like a biker bar. It reminded me of Daytona a little bit. But it's just so that whole area is so underdeveloped. There's not enough.
Do they have accents there?
Not really. They had some country accents, like some of the guys did. I just feel like any city I go to is a food desert. I'm back in on New York. So I was out on New York.
You went out to the USA and realized everything else sucks too.
I went out and I drove around and I was like, maybe it's not that fucking bad. What else you got going on?
Well, what else is going on? Oh, I don't know. I'm just, it's just summer's on its way, and I'm just hunkering down. I have to get through it.
Will you be going to the Hamptons at all?
July.
You are.
We booked a house for July, the week of July 4th.
Are you going to do that house again?
No, we and my friend got a different house.
Who are you going with?
My friend Amanda and her sister Tess and Billy.
Fun.
Yeah.
Where in the Hamptons?
East Hampton.
You're going to East for the 4th? Do you have a car rented?
Yep. Thanks to Kite, KYTE.
Use code Nana. She'll get you.
I don't know if I have a code. I don't know if I have a code yet. Yeah, we have a car rented, and we're gonna kiki it up. I'm gonna try and get into that white party. I already have my outfit on.
White party for what?
Michael Rubin's white party.
You should definitely try and do that. I hear the
It's gonna be
guest
right in my
list is
neighborhood.
really
I'm gonna have to at least cruise by in a white outfit and see if I get called in. Right this way.
You know, she's
If
here.
I really committed myself, like how I work. Like if I want something, I get it. So it's like I think if I really put my mind to it, I can get into that party.
Yeah, I think you could sneak into anywhere. The flavor of the summer is here. The all-new Ghost Energy Iced Tea Lemonade, bursting with lemonade and finishing with a smooth, sweet tea flavor. This can is a perfect ride. It's perfect to ride along with all summer long. I actually had, while I was in Florida, Ghost. I had this lemonade, the iced tea lemonade, for the first time, and it was delicious. I've been a Ghost fan for many, many years. The best part about it is there's 0 sugars, no artificial flavors, 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. So it's fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy. I've been an energy drink guy for years. I've tried every single kind of energy
They're your
drink there
favorite.
is.
You love them.
It's every day I have myself a Ghost. I cannot say enough good things about it. I know it can be a little scary to jump into the energy drink space, but if you're going to do it, this is the product to do it with. Ghost Lifestyle. It's everywhere now. It's at your gas stations. It's online. It's in your convenience stores. Ghost.
What I liked
Lifestyle.
about it was every time I tried an energy drink, it tasted like chemicals. This tastes so good.
Yep.
It tastes like the flavors are on point. It's easy to drink. It's just like, and it's just enjoyable. Like that flavor, iced tea lemonade, you can't go wrong.
And it's now sold nation-wide for a limited time only. So don't sleep on this epic new flavor, which is Ghost Energy Iced Tea Lemonade. Now sold nationwide for a limited time only. Again, don't sleep on this epic new flavor, Ghost Lifestyle.
So my sister's throwing a Kiki Q at Poppy's today. She wants me and Wiggles to come.
What's it called?
They're having an impromptu barbecue at Poppy's house.
Go over there. What are you doing? It's Memorial Day.
I will after I'm working right now, though.
Take us on the road to Poppy's house.
Do you guys want to come to Poppy's house with me?
Vinny, you're probably close.
I don't
No,
know how
he's
close
not.
I am right now. Yeah, probably not.
You don't want to go, Vinny?
No, I'm probably not close right now, I'm saying.
Where are you, Avalon? LBI?
No.
How many
LBI.
ladies do you think are close right now, flicking their beans to our show?
I'm sorry?
Do you think any ladies ever pleasure themselves to the soothing sounds of Out and About's podcast?
I've gotten some DMs from ladies telling me they've had sex dreams about me.
About you?
Yeah. So I would imagine
Did they choke on their own vomit when they woke up?
it was actually a nightmare. Should we do some ASMR for the ladies with their hands down their pants right now?
Yeah. Wiggles, do you want to? I'm going to put Wiggles chewing on his bone next to it.
Okay, ladies. Ooh, Joey, you might have to do straight voice.
Well, first, I think we should do some baritone.
It's just the sound of your own vibrator in your ass. Ladies, if you've had a hard day today, I want you to take yourself into a dark room, into a nice place, slowly unbutton your pants, and imagine Nana entering the room on her knees, on her knees in front of you with a furry style feather coming out of his ass. Take it away, Joey.
I slowly begin to gyrate from side to side,
Ooh.
allowing the tip of the feather to gently graze your labia.
All the while,
And this
Vinny
is not
is sneaking
sure.
up behind you with a mask and a belt.
pre-coming all over the floor. Well,
Did you guys finish? So was that enough? Was that enough to get you there?
I do want to bring up a hot topic that, and I really had a different idea of how I was going to discuss this. But I didn't know, like, it's too involved to go to break down the way I wanted to break it down with like graphics and pictures behind me. But I just want to hit the nail on the iron hot, hit the nail when the iron's hot, and have a discussion about black proms.
Yes.
They've always been out of control, but I think this year more than ever, it's just evolving to something that is completely unbelievable.
Yep.
If you don't know, just go to any social platform and type in black prom or hood prom or anything like that, and you're going to see the level of dramatics that are going on in the
pageantry involved.
Pageantry,
the thought process, the props, the lighting, the dresses,
the money. You're spending the hundreds of thousands of dollars on these experiences. They're creating a whole Disney World on their front lawn with announcers and smoke and stages and lighting cues and flyover jets. It's like with smoke. It's like fighter jets. Like unbelievable things. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. They're just going to a party, right? They didn't win they're not winning the prom, the valedictorian or anything. Like they're just celebrating.
Just going to prom.
But is it like they're celebrating the end of the graduation too, or is this like the graduation, or is this just
it's
going
to
prom?
It's like the last big hurrah, like senior prom. This is your final dance.
I don't understand why put so much money into all that shit. You can get. It's just ridiculous. And where do these guys even get the suits? These men are getting these suits. But when I'm quite frankly jealous because they have so much adornments on them,
right.
Crystals and
brooches
gems and feathers and brooches and they don't sell, like there's nowhere even in New York City, where there's fashion capital of the world. I can't go into a store and find a blazer like that. So these mamas must be making the outfits at home, or they're hiring seamstresses because are buying appliques from the garment district because they're not selling bejeweled tuxedos anywhere.
The garment district, you mean 37th to 39th, between 9th and 10th? I know it well.
I guess so.
I'm only familiar with this because I love how you can see what people like on Instagram now. And Joey, if there is a ghetto prom,
I'm liking it. Yeah,
prom thing, it's getting liked by Nana, and you can't stop watching. This one girl came out with her face covered, completely red, with backup dancers to Beyonce, and she came out. That's how you need to send off your senior year. Take note for everyone who's not doing it right. Their senior prom, you want to make a memory. Go search that hashtag, and that's how you make a senior.
One guy came out in a casket.
I'm sorry?
He got delivered in a hearse in a casket and came out of the casket, and he was reborn.
And he went through metamorphosis.
He crystallized. He was burned, singed from the ashes. He rose from the ashes, and now she was crystallized.
Should we perhaps get some heat up for Friday?
No, but then also I wanted to do that last year. I wanted Tommy Smokes and everyone to dress in hood prom gear and do a pageant and do like a thing at work, but no one wanted to do it.
It's an insane ask.
No, it's not. It's a fun dress up thing. Anyway, and then I don't understand the stacks of cash. Why are they carrying stacks of dollar bills up to where's the cash aspect come from with it? I understand the rap community. I understand it's about
right.
Success and that. So is that what the stacks of cash or is that the presents that all the parents gave them for their prom or graduation?
I think it's almost like
they keep the money. What I think they're doing is they're emptying out bank accounts and just getting cash and then going back and redepositing it just to have all that cash around.
I think it's like an accessory. It's like a purse for a girl, like the stack of cash is for the guy. That's what I would imagine.
The girls carry
I think this
too.
is a cultural, perhaps something cultural around having the stacks of cash. Vinny, do you care to weigh in?
I'm not above it. I'd like to go to the farmer's market with a stack of cash.
Get some raw honey.
Maybe I'll start doing that. Also, maybe Wiggles and I will put on some sequins and go over to the farmer's market hit up the Bank of America and head over to the farmer's market and see we can drop some stacks.
I think you should go drop a rack at the farmer's market today. in a
should.
hood prom.
I've been wanting
Dress.
fava beans for many moons. I have fresh fava beans, and I have my eye out for fresh heart of palm. If anyone can find me fresh heart of palm, I know it's traditionally a tropical thing. I have to find it somewhere in the tropics, but I know they don't have it in New York City proper, so I have to have it shipped in.
I think that's a
But
smart
yeah, I mean,
choice.
my prom, I had first I showed up. I had Gucci sunglasses, limousine. I got a new pressed powder that day from the Mac counter, so I thought I was fish. I had my nails done in acrylics with a prom design, but I had to have them taken off because my prom date said her father wouldn't shake my hand wearing those.
You show up to your prom date's house. Hello. You give your hand.
They were beautiful. They took hours.
How thin was the eyebrow?
Thin eyebrow.
Razor thin.
Yeah, I had a thin mustache, I believe.
Oh.
I didn't wear a tie. I was the first one to wear a 70s style pop spread collar.
Oh God.
And my tuxedo jacket was collarless as well.
Did you do any drugs at your prom?
No, I didn't even drink.
Really?
Went to Little Italy afterwards and
in your
tried to get
outfits?
people. Yeah, and just walked around the city and went to try to go clubbing, but I guess there was restaurants that served us we're gonna serve us drinks or whatever, punch bowls. I remember I don't remember what we did, but then we went to Wildwood that weekend. I got arrested.
So it was all worth it.
I got handcuffed to Garcioli.
I went to prom with a woman who changed her name and lives in the woods with a shaved head now.
I said her name when I said I was too hungry.
Yeah, remember?
That was a dance.
Yeah, that was the prom I went to, and we all took ecstasy out of an Altoids case at the prom. Someone was handing it around. They're blue dolphins.
Yeah, I didn't drink or drug until way after high school, till I was 25.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you made up for lost time. 25 to 40. No. 25 to how about 42?
Oh no, wait! I did drink at 21.
You were a goody two shoes?
I don't remember.
When's the first time you drank, Vinny?
It's middle high school. It's probably sophomore year of high school.
Do you remember what your first drink was?
No, I don't. I'm sure it was some really shitty vodka, if I had to guess, but I don't remember.
Mine was a
Mine was your Sam Adams?
Sam Adams Boston Lager in the kitchen of Damien Tossie's parents' house.
Mine was a 40 of St. Ides.
Oof.
Ew.
Malt liquor.
Mama drank. Mama was doing Edward 40 hands. Malt liquor, Sam Adams, and shitty vodka.
Yeah, definitely shitty.
Do you guys ever steal liquor from your parents and then refill the bottles with water?
No, I would just tell them I got drunk.
That's that's an old school thing. And then I turned to vodka. We used to drink Bacardi Lemon a lot with Panera Bread lemonade.
They had Panera when you were young?
Yeah, I worked at Panera. Every time I go in, I want to go in back there and start making a sandwich, de-thaw some soup, get it through that bacteria zone, out of the freezer into the heater. Yeah, Bacardi Lemon, that was a thing. Then everyone used to drink rum and Coke at the football games.
Rum and Coke was a thing back then. What kind of rum? What kind of rum were we drinking?
Always Captain Morgan. You get the little flask of it. But some people would have the big flask, and then it was a big deal.
I used to love that. And I used to get it with Diet Coke. That was such a refreshing drink with lime. It was Cuba Libre, as they call it.
What'd you call it?
It's a drink. It's a Cuba Libre, right?
I think so.
That's the name of the drink?
I don't know. We would just slam it out of the thing and then chase it with Coke and then go to a football game to watch Vinny play.
I love rum and Coke. Maybe I'll start drinking that. Wiggles, should we put some rum and Coke in your bowl?
It'd be bad for my sugars is the only problem.
Well, drink it with diet. Oh, rum has sugar in it.
Rum's got the sugar. Rum has sugar cane. Sugar cane.
What have you been watching on TV?
I am 3 episodes into Overcompensating. It's fantastic.
I finished it.
You were lukewarm on it, right?
It was fine. I mean, it took a while to get to the good part. He was I hated how he was took him forever to become gay. It's but I guess that's the whole premise of the show. So you can't the ending is him coming out. So it's
not everyone's as spoiled the ending. Not everyone's as blessed as us.
Yeah, I mean it's a good show. I like that there's some good cameos in it. Um, I like the show Full Frontal, which is nice.
With Samantha Bee?
No, they show cock
Oh,
and balls.
yeah. While he was sitting episode 3, the
Roommate.
guy just walked right up with his dick out.
Well, and you'll see more episodes. Every scene he's in, he's naked from now on.
He had low hanging balls, which kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah, I always enjoy a full frontal moment. Um,
Wefted pubes. How do you like if you're going to go full frontal on camera on a TV show? How do you prepare your pubes? It's a very important question. You have to
I
shave it
mean,
down, like probably to time it so it's just the right length when you're going to be camera ready.
well, I also think it's depending on what the character is. If the character is like an unkempt like mess, I don't think they'd have perfectly primed pubes. I think they would. I think it goes with the character.
Sure.
Vinny doesn't have a choice. He just has that thick matted black bush.
It's there. It's not coming off.
He's got to pick it every day so it doesn't mat.
Yeah.
He's going to use mane and tail down there to keep that fucking thing shined up. Oh, it's buoyant. Pubes are buoyant if they're thick enough. Oh, there's Justin Sylvester. Anywho, I've also been, and Just Like That comes out this week on Thursday, which I know you'll be watching. You love it, Just Like That.
Fuck that show. I can't stand any of that shit. They should never. The movies are okay, fine. Ended at the movie. They should have never brought that thing back. And then they did it, and they had that fucking dyke on, and it was horrible. The most, it was like textbook woke fucking absolute bullshit. I hated that shit. Every single aspect of it, from the am I not allowed to say this? Am I like acting fucking dumb, like like kissing ass to everyone that aren't exactly like you? It's like I'm surprised there wasn't an Asian wheelchair user with Down syndrome, like as a character.
Okay.
Like, every stereotype like they had to fucking knock off just to be fucking kumbaya fucking woke like literally get the fuck out of here.
And with that, we thank you.
I will not be watching.
We thank you. We thank you for joining us on the Out and About program today. We'll see you guys on Friday. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.